Okay, looks like we are live again. Second time today. Give people a little bit of time to know what's going on here. Seems like sometimes these are delayed, I think. YouTube's been so weird lately. And to this stream's topic requested by, I'll leave the name private. Someone wants to know Kevin Samuels, the YouTuber that just passed away, I believe 12 days ago, a little less than 2 weeks ago. Kevin Samuels. Um, for those of you that don't know a lot about him, including myself, I really don't know much about him other than some of the quick research I did in the past couple of weeks since his passing. Um, Many people were asking, was his death a false flag? Other people was wanting to know if he was murdered. But this video is going to be about whether his death was real or not. And also last, I'll finish up when I'm done near the end of this stream. On my opinion on, do I think he was actually a real person? Like, was he genuine? Did he care about his core beliefs in women? I know his topics were mostly about women on his channel. Let's see here, John. What was your take on Kevin Samuels' sudden passing? Yeah, Kevin Samuels' last stream was May 4th, which was, I believe, a Wednesday, 12 days ago, actually. And then I believe they reported on May 5th, the very next day, he was dead. I think they reported the death on the 6th, but I believe they said he died on the 5th, which would have been the very next day after his final stream. He did like a 2 or 3 hour stream on May 4th. And then the very next day, he was mysteriously dead. They said someone, I think some woman he was with, said that he complained he had chest pains, and then that was it. I don't really know the full details. It seems kind of strange and kind of vague. It doesn't seem very clear. It seems very strange. I think he was only 56 years old. He appeared to be really healthy. He seemed, I mean, you can't always tell by how somebody looks on YouTube, but like he seemed like a pretty healthy, active guy. I think he was healthy and active with the women. Definitely, he was dating a lot. I don't know. My take on Kevin Samuels, was his death real or was it fake? That's the question that people are asking. Like, was it a hoax? I know this might seem very controversial, but very controversial to, I'm sure, his fans that really loved him and supported him. I think it was false. I think it was a false flag, his death. I really think his character was written off the script for whatever reason. The global elites, the Jesuits, Freemasons, whatever you want to call them, I believe they had enough of him, enough of his character, because he was just. I think he was just playing a character on YouTube, Kevin Samuels. Did he have some good messages to different women out there, and maybe even to some men, especially in the Black community? Yeah, like I said, there's always good with bad. I did a stream earlier on Alex Jones saying that most of his information is bogus and false. Sure, he gives tiny little sprinkles of good information out there, but usually it's outweighed by the false information that these guys put out. I personally, back to the subject and topic of Kevin Samuels, I personally think he really did not die. I think his character was killed off. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be delusional here whatsoever, but like the dude started out really small on YouTube. And then within like what, 1 or 2 years, like ever since 2020, he shot up to like what, 1.5 million subscribers. Super popular guy. It felt like overnight. And I feel like he was just used as like a pawn. Is it possible he really did die and maybe he was murdered? That's a whole nother topic, another video I might do, but I don't really know about the murder part. I do think, though, that his character was assassinated, meaning Kevin Samuels, the guy you guys all know on YouTube, is no longer around anymore. He's gone. The character's gone. But the guy that played Kevin Samuels, he's probably alive and well somewhere, living who knows where. I mean, and he had a real common look. I mean, it wouldn't take much to change his appearance just a little bit. I mean, he looked like your typical average mid to late 50s guy, you know. If you saw him out on the beach somewhere wearing like sandals, maybe some khaki shorts or swim trunks, you probably wouldn't even know it was Kevin Samuels. So, I mean, these people, it's not like he had a real unique look. I've run into several men that look a lot like him. I wouldn't be able to tell whether that's Kevin or not. To me, a lot of guys have a very, I don't want to say basic vanilla look, plain vanilla look. I just mean like he just has a basic look where if you saw him wearing some casual clothes out at the beach or at a bar, you probably wouldn't even know it's Kevin Samuels. That's for another topic, though. I'm going to stick to this topic on whether I think he was really, or whether he really died. Again, I don't think he really died. I just don't think so. I think his role was up. May 4th, for whatever reason, was the last day of his role playing Kevin Samuels as a famous YouTuber. I think he's alive, and I think his character has been canceled. Now, again, I kind of already answered this question. They were also asking if I think he was a real person. Like, I mean, like, did he genuinely believe in what he stood for on YouTube? I don't think he did. I don't think so. I think he was playing a role. I think he was fake. I think he was just playing a role that, you know, these Freemasons, these Jesuits that control the world, probably asked of him to play. A lot of it, I think, has to do with energy. He really helped elevate and give a lot of people in the Black community, especially, a voice. He raised their morale. He gave them hope, confidence. And he was standing up for the Black man. And I think he stood up for not just Black people, but he definitely stood up for the Black man, Black woman. And I feel like they create these characters, these people that control the world, the global elites. I feel like they create these puppets like Kevin Samuels to lift, like I said, people's morale and get people feeling good about themselves, and like to have like a leader they can follow. And then they completely just crush these people and get rid of them. And it kills the energy. It absolutely kills the energy of these people, especially the Black community that really supported Kevin and loved him and, you know, watched all of his streams and videos and content. I feel like they do this to raise the energy and then lower the energy. They create these characters, and that's all they are. They're just characters being played. You know, who knows what Kevin Samuels' real name even is? It could be Mike Smith. We don't know what his real name is. We have no idea. We don't know where he lives in real life. Maybe the guy who played Kevin Samuels lives in England. We don't know. You know, he could be anywhere. But I do not believe that he actually died mysteriously like that. The very next day, after looking as healthy as can be, on May 4th, during his final stream, like I said, I think it was a 2-hour stream he did, 2.5-hour stream. He looked healthy to me. And I know people say, well, you just never know. You get up in age, you could feel good 1 minute, and then in the snap of the finger have like a heart attack. I get that. That does happen. But a lot of these celebrities and these internet personalities, YouTube personalities, it seems like some of their deaths are just very mysterious and too coincidental. I talked about Kobe's death, Kobe Bryant, my very first stream I did last week, on how I think that death was a total false flag, the Kobe death. And if you guys want to find out more information on Kobe's death, I advise you check out Gematria Effect News 25, and also for good content, Gematria Effect Sports with Zachary K. Hubbard. He's a great person. He cares for people in the truth community. I love his work. Yeah, he's awesome. You could check him. You could also check his channel out through a link that I shared on my video that I posted a couple days ago, titled it was gematria. The video was about gematria and whether it's worth learning about. All you got to do is just check that video out, and I give both his links in that video. So if you guys want to watch him, I would love that. I love trying to spread the word of these great YouTubers. Zach is one of them. Great YouTuber, great person. But yeah, I think this just about covers it for Kevin Samuels. I didn't mean to get off topic a little bit here, but yeah, Kevin Samuels, former YouTuber who died on May 5th. Like I said, reported on May 6th, but his death was May 5th. Yeah, I don't believe he just mysteriously the next day had a heart attack and died. I just don't believe it. Unless he was murdered. That's the only way I could ever see that happening, which could have happened. But my theory is he's alive and well to this day. But he was just playing a character named Kevin Samuels. That's all he was doing. He was playing a role. The Jesuits, the Freemasons, the people that run this society that we live in, he was probably paid good money by those guys. They probably are the ones that pumped his channel up on YouTube and made it grow so fast. These guys aren't, most of these guys that you see are not real people. Anyone in the mainstream, whether it be mainstream media, Hollywood, some of these big famous YouTubers that have huge sponsorship deals and production companies, those guys are fake. They're bought. They're paid for. They're bought. They are owned. Kevin Samuels probably was reading a script every single time he did a live stream on various different topics. He was probably sitting there reading a script. He probably wasn't even speaking his real mind or whatever was going on in his real head. I don't know. I mean, it's a shame, but can't really do anything about it as far as if you're just going to sit back and watch. If you're just going to be a spectator and watch these guys, well, nothing's going to get accomplished. If you're just sitting back, eating your popcorn, drinking your soda, watching these guys make mockeries out of all of you, like Kevin Samuels, like guys like Alex Jones, those types of guys, nothing will ever change if that's all you're intending on doing. If you're not intending on stepping up, going outside, waking people up to this fake world that we live in, nothing will ever change until you do that. So anyways, I think that just about does it for this. I didn't mean to go on a little lecture rant, but I feel like it needs to be done. More people need to hear this stuff. And like I said, until then, we're going to all remain asleep and with the pacifiers in our mouth, and that's all that's going to happen. I would appreciate it if you guys, for those of you out there that have been kind enough to watch this, kind enough to subscribe to my channel, hit the like. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below in the comment section. I usually try to respond back to people in the comments. My channel's still pretty new, so I haven't really gotten a lot of feedback, but if I'm not busy working on another video or another stream, I try to pay attention to what people are saying to me, and I do read my emails. So if you go to the About section on my channel and you have any questions for me or want to, excuse me just one second. If you have any questions or want to give me a suggestion for a new video, I will read the emails and I will do the videos that you request and the streams that you request. That should do it here. I think that just about wraps everything up. I need to go over something real quick here. Going through some emails. Yeah. I'll be looking to see here. I might have some more streams I might be doing later this evening, tonight. Looks like I should be good to go for right now, but if there's any more questions that you guys have, video suggestions, video requests, I will look into doing them. And that's that. Anyways, hope you guys have a great Monday, great rest of your Monday. It's almost over already. I'm going to end this stream for now, and I might be back later. Peace out, guys.